Hey guys, it's Budget Bunny here with another request video. I had someone request to see how I cleaned out my rabbit condos, and as you can see, they're looking a little messy today, so I thought it'd be the perfect day to film this for you. So the first thing I'm going to do is empty all of the litter boxes into a garbage bag. Now this is the most time consuming part for me because I have 3 rabbit litter boxes and 1 guinea pig litter box that I empty all at once. But the rest of the cage cleaning goes pretty quickly. So I'm just going to dump this all into this garbage bag, and then I need to bring them down to the basement to our laundry sink to wash them all out and refill with new litter. Okay guys, so I'm back with the clean litter boxes. It takes me about 20 minutes to clean all of these out thoroughly in the laundry sink in the basement and then refill with new litter and put them back in their cages. And like I said before, that's the most time consuming part of cleaning their cages for me. I chose not to show you scrubbing down the boxes and everything only because our laundry room is so tiny I can barely move in there. I didn't think I was going to be able to fit a camera somewhere to show you guys, and it's just so small, like you can't even move. So anyways, all I do is I use mostly paper, shredded paper for my litter. I line the bottom of the litter tray with about 3 pieces of newspaper just because it helps keep all the soiled poop and pee from sticking to the very bottom of the container. It helps protect it a little bit. And then I just fill it up with regular shredded paper that my mom brings home from her office. I put a little bit of baking soda in there and mix it in just to help with odor control. And then I sprinkle about 5 handfuls of KT lavender soft litter bedding in there as well to help with the odor because it has a really nice soft fresh scent, and that way it absorbs some odor, but the majority of it hasn't cost me anything at all. So now that I've cleaned the litter boxes, the next thing to do will be to clean the cage itself. Normally I take the rabbits out while I'm cleaning, but I'm a bit of a procrastinator and it's getting late. They've already had their exercise time and I've just decided that I'm going to clean the cages now. So I'm just in the process of removing everything from Willow's cage. It makes it easier if you take everything out of the cage to then shop vac it out and wipe it down. And now what I'm going to do is shop vac out all the mess at the bottom of the cage. I find this to be the most effective way to clean out my cage. I used to use a dustpan and I've even tried using a regular vacuum, but after 2 vacuums in about a year and a half, because hay and poop and stuff really wears down a regular vacuum cleaner, and a dustpan takes a lot of time and is pretty hard on my back and neck. I do have back and neck problems, so I try to make things as efficient and easy on my body as possible. And this literally takes me minutes to do. So now that I've cleaned out all the mess in the cage, I'm just using a water and vinegar solution and some paper towel. I just spray some of the solution onto the tile and then I just wipe it up with the paper towel. This takes maybe 2 minutes tops to do the entire cage because you're just doing a quick sweep to make sure that you are disinfecting the cage. But generally, unless you've got large messes, which you shouldn't have if you're cleaning on a regular basis, and if your rabbit's using the litter box, it doesn't take any time at all. And now that I'm done wiping down the cage, I'm just going to put all of Willow's favorite toys back in for her. So as you've probably noticed, Willow wasn't overly bothered by me vacuuming or cleaning. I do spot check their cage regularly, which usually means I'm using the shop vac anyways. And I do use the shop vac every night on the guinea pig cage to clean up any of their messes. So they're pretty used to the noise. And I think it's important that you maintain your regular house cleaning duties with your animals in the house because that way they'll get used to them. My rabbits were pretty scared of the vacuum at the beginning, so I would just put it on for short bursts at a time. But eventually they just become used to the noise and it doesn't really bother them anymore. Just before I put their food and water dishes back into the cage, I am going to wash them out with a little bit of dish soap. I usually disinfect them once a week with some dish soap and a sponge, but I do quickly wash out the water bowl in the morning and evening just to make sure that there's not any bacteria buildup, or I find that water bowls can get a little scuzzy pretty quickly. So now I'm just going to use the shop vac around the floor to just get up any extra bits of poo and hay and stuff. And once I've got those all cleaned up, I'll just run my regular vacuum through here to make sure it gets up all the hay and dust. And again, as you can see, my rabbits really aren't affected by the noise. Ollie's actually kind of curious to see what's going on. He got out of his cage while I was cleaning the bowls and is hopping around like a crazy pants. So here's the end result. Willow looks pretty happy in her fresh litter box, lounging there. And I've got her nice bowl of clean, fresh water up there, and her bed is back. Her toys are back. The floor looks much better, nice and clean again. And I'm just not going to put her pellet bowl back in just yet, only because my dish towel was a little damp, so I'll wait until that dries, but she's got plenty of hay there if she wants to munch. And now I'm just going to move on to the next 3 cages. I'm not going to film that for you because it's all the same thing over and over again, but that's how I clean my rabbit condos. Thanks guys, bye!